With an inside look at the ultimate outsiders community, Slab City sits in the middle of the California desert. It's an experimental society that is off the grid with none of the amenities most of us take for granted. And as CTV's Los Angeles Bureau Chief Tom Walters reports, that's just the way they like it.
If you follow the desert wind to a place called East Jesus, don't bother telling all your friends.
All your friends aren't going to understand when you say, there's this really great place out in the desert where they take garbage and they make art out of it.
In fact, this post-apocalyptic gallery is part of a mammoth social experiment. Nearby, at the Oasis Club, Canadian Lynn Bright is part of that experiment too.
The simplicity and the value of living off the grid is what we all like.
And Slab City is off the grid, all right. For decades, people in RVs, small and large, have come to this abandoned military base for what is not here. There are no fees, no taxes, no government. But there's also no water, no sewers, no electricity. Residents must provide for themselves in a place that offers only personal responsibility and personal freedom.
Our rules are very simple. Do as thou will, but cause no harm.
It's a refuge for those who think society has become overregulated and that one rule is enough.
It sounds simplistic and it sounds utopian, but it actually works.
Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That golden rule, I mean, we've all figured it out.
But a few years ago, the community thought it needed a bit of spelling out. So now, what governs this otherwise ungoverned corner of America is a one-page voluntary code called the Common Courtesies, written in part by a woman who used to work for the Alberta government.
There are people who think that I'm a busybody, that little Canadian that should just hightail herself back up north where I belong, and there's other people who think that this is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Slab City is not without problems, but then neither is any other community. The nearby town of Nyland is about the same size. The Sheriff's Department reports 45 incidents there last month, just 4 in Slab City. So what does that say?
I think it says there's hope.
Hope that simple ideas like live and let live still have meaning. Hope, perhaps, that in a tight-laced world, we can always learn something from those who would rather go barefoot. Tom Walters, CTV News, Slab City.
California. That's it for us tonight. For Lisa LaFlamme and everyone in the National Newsroom, I'm Graham Richardson. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening. Canadian pop